Never mind, I got it.
You just shake him to death. Dude! What the fuck?
How you love that?
You mad lad, you fucking shanked him to death.
How you love that? I made that guy my bitch.
Hopefully. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Guys, watch this. Oh my god! Oh, they drew. I'm going back to rocket. Get out of there, rocket. Yeah, that was your boy. That was your boy. These things will go in the water. They're not afraid of it. I don't know where this guy is. Oh, fuck! Nope.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh
Nope.
shit, oh shit, oh shit,
Nope.
oh shit!
Nope. Oh shit. I'm dead for sure.
Let's hear the samples.
What's that? I grabbed these samples.
Right. Get me in. Give me a real gun. If you have one up.
Come on, come
Negative
on.
7 minutes.
Sucker. Dasha. saved you.
Have a seat with democracy!
All right. What up, everybody? Welcome into the stream. I'm just going to get the vertical stream started, and we're continuing the Great Spice Heist of 2026. Heading out to the deep desert to start farming more spice. Oh, I see. And how much did you say we got total last night? Not 15K, because but the last cook was 15K, right? Like, damn. Well, that's not bad, but we gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers. Right. What about you, Pink? Have you done, what, did you do that body farming thing earlier? Oh, she's not here, huh? I forgot. Alright, I'm at the middle base, but I don't see the sandcrawler. Oh, it's the far base. The far base. Okay, no problem. I'm gonna grab a couple fuel cells out of here. If we had 4 people, it would be even better. I mean, one of us could technically do the carrier and crawler, but... What up, Game Dust? This is Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening. Melange. Yeah, it's a Steam game. Dune Awakening. It's based on the Dune franchise. Yeah, we'll get more tonight for sure. Yeah. A fourth person would be clutch, because then we could double crawl. Yeah. I like Dune more. Yeah, me too. I'm the same way. I'm very much the same way. I have a hard time playing more than one. Teclado, that's keyboard, right? Facundo de la Colina Areco. This is my keyboard, yes. I think that's what you're asking me. No, I'm not on a private server. So we took our alt characters to a dead server to farm spice. Then we're gonna take all the spice back to our main server. So this is my alt character, not my main. Most servers are fairly dead, yeah. Our main server is not. Like, our main server's got a lot of people on it, PvP and all that. But we scouted out the most dead server in the game. So I think, on average, there's a total of 3 to 6 people who come onto this server every day. Think about that. This is not Zelda, no. This is Dune Awakening. Zelda. Oh, I grabbed the sandcrawler. I got it. Okay. All right. Well, our main server is Stoneheart. But I'm going to keep this server private, speaking of which. Boom. Thank you. But yeah, we're probably going to be doing this for, I don't know, a week or so. We're going to try to get like 200,000 or 300,000 spice melange, then take it back to our server. Because our main server, the prices for spice melange are so out of control that my plan is to reset the spice market, is to undercut the people who are like to slowly put the spice on the market to bring stability back to the economy. So in reality, we're doing a service. Like, but we're going to get rich at the same time. But the goal is to stabilize the spice melange economy on our main server. And I'm also in a Discord call with some of my guild mates, but they're muted, so sometimes you might hear me talking to somebody who you guys can't hear, but that's all right. I'm heading for the far base, right? The one that I'm the owner of. Okay, yeah. Because I have streamer mode on. Okay. I'm about 8K out right now. I see what looks like spice from here. Yeah, that's a medium. Whoops. Okay. No, I mean, whatever you want to do. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Yeah, I overheated and I dropped the crawler, so I went and picked it back up. Yeah. Alright, you want to land right here? Alright, I'm going to land right there. And so it begins. The Great Spice Heist of 2026, Part 2. Dude, there were a shocking number of people who came by the stream last night. Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing, you know, but, you know, people were interested, which I thought was cool. Put me down.
Sector weather alert.
Sandstorm,
Alarm
4
sandstorm
minutes.
approaching.
All right. Yeah, one more line, one more line. Okay.
Sector weather alert.
All right,
Alarm
let me finish
sandstorm
this
approaching.
line. I'm gonna put a marker down here so we can get back. All right.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I see. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's 7K away. We'll make it. All right, all right, all right. I trust you. Yeah.
Sector weather alert. A
Yeah.
large sandstorm is approaching.
Yep, you were right. I did get bored of it for like 4 months, Lane. But they've changed the game quite a bit. It's more fun now. And I have I don't know, renewed passion for the game, I guess. But I was bored for a while, yeah. Like, I was playing Arc Raiders and a bunch of other games. But I played it when it first came out and played about 2 months and haven't tried since. Yeah, it's gotten better. It's gotten better. They have grades of armor now. So like 0 to 5, grades of weapons 0 to 5. They also have augments you can put on armor and weapons, like if you want more ammo or more damage, more poison, whatever. Or like on armor, if you want more armor mitigation. I got it. Yeah. I'll grab 3 rows. Still hard to kill enemies? No, the TTK is actually probably the worst part of the game now. What's the next game on my stream list? I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. Like, I'm pretty involved in Dune right now. I was gonna play Crimson Desert, but like it came out right when I was getting into Dune again. So I'm really not sure, dude. I don't know. Maybe Clockwork Revolution, that new like BioShock looking game with the time travel. Maybe Judas, which is Ken Levine, the creator of BioShock's next game. You know, I'm a huge BioShock fan. I also really enjoyed Atomfall. I played that. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm still having a lot of fun with Dune. And I'm still, like, hopeful that the game gets better and better. But yeah, the TTK is so short in the game. That's the worst part of Dune now, is that it's very easy to kill people now. It's too easy. Like, you don't need any skill anymore. You just need a good gun. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I want to play Fable, too. I'm a huge Fable fan. Huge Fable fan. That game looks very cool. I will definitely be playing that. Yeah, I will definitely be playing Fable. Forgot about that. Next week, I'm also going to start a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid Delta. Snake Eater. I'm going to keep playing Dune, but once a week, I'm going to play Metal Gear. I want to play that game. I saw one of my friends playing it, and it reminded me of Metal Gear Solid, like, which is one of my favorite games of all time, so... But yeah, Fable for sure. Fable for sure. I'll be playing Fable. That game's gonna be sick. And like I said, I'll be playing, I think it's called Clockwork Revolution. Something like that. Like a first-person shooter. Story-based. That looks cool. Well, yeah, I saw it. Yeah, it's made by FromSoft, I think. Isn't it? Isn't that another FromSoft game? But regardless, I've seen it. Yeah, you have like 30 days to complete the main story. And like you're actually on a time limit. You're overthinking it. This is gonna be easy as pie. Yeah, you should peer pressure Jeagle to join us. You like, we really need your help, Jeagle. Yeah, Jack and Daxter. I'm surprised they haven't done that. They did Ratchet and Clank, you know. They remade Ratchet and Clank, but not Jack and Daxter. Got it. I'm on it. Dav, appreciate the like. Yeah. I believe it. Really. Pick me up, I hear the music. Okay. Yeah, I hope they bring back some of the stuff from Fable. They probably will. From what I understand, like I watched a couple, I watched the Xbox showcase. I actually did a stream about it. So, there's a trailer for Fable in there. It wasn't an Xbox showcase. I think it was like a games show or something like that. I can't remember. Maybe it was the Xbox showcase. Now we're getting... Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's getting made by a bunch of wokies, but, you know, that doesn't mean it's going to be a bad game. I just hope they let the game be the game and don't bring politics into it. Like, I don't care about people's politics. I'm not into politics, but when it affects games, I don't like it. Like, let games be games. Let me enjoy my fun without having to think about all that shit. Know what I mean? Yeah, quick warm up. That's good. That's exactly the same thing I thought, dude. That's exactly the same thing I thought. Like, literally, I was like, oh no, they're gonna fuck this game up when I saw that girl in the trailer. Gonna be like Star Wars Outlaws all over again. But after watching the dev stream, you can create your own character, so... That was just their placeholder character. Which also isn't a good sign, but it's a better sign than being forced to play as that character. Godslayer. I haven't seen... I'm not sure what game you're talking about there. What's it called? Is it called Godslayer? Okay, yeah, I'm not familiar with it. I'll have to check it out. I'll have to look it up. Okay, didn't you say a large was up? Alright. Yeah, we can get the large next if you want. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I need my rocket module. Yeah. Dude, I know if I'd have hit him with 1 or 2 rockets, he would have got the fuck out of there. Like I said, I don't want to kill him, I just want to scare him away. Alright, we're good. We're a third of the way there. Yeah, I agree. Dune does have so much potential, but they've improved some things while hurting other aspects of the game, like put it in the carrier storage container. That's what it. All right. We need a fourth. Yeah, a fourth would be huge. One friend named Jeagle. One Jeagle. Yeah, Crimson Desert looks pretty cool. Like I said, there's a lot of content to it too. A lot of content. Like there's way more than 80 hours worth of gameplay. Yes, we're gonna find that a lot. Put me down. Yeah, but that's perfect. If somebody comes out here and starts compacting, shoot them with that ancient way. Don't. Oh. Yeah, if I would have had anything last night, I would have shot that guy, because he slowed us down by half an hour and I was already so fucking tired. Oh yeah, they fall a lot. Yeah, I played Black Myth Wukong and I was just like, fuck this. It was too much. Like, I wasn't having fun. I was just getting angry. I'm not good at those kind of games. Like, I was beating the bosses, but it would take forever and ever for me to do it. Yo, did they make worms? No. Worms still pop up. We have dampened crawler treads on, so our treads make less noise. Oh yeah, I plan to take a week or two for us to actually get enough spice melange for it to make a difference, because I like I said, dude, I want to reset the spice market on our main server, so like we can actually do a good for the entire server by undercutting the people who are selling it for like 500,000 per melange. We can force them off the market and make prices go back to normal, and we'll get rich at the same time. Exactly. But I mean, if we get 200,000 or 300,000 melange, you know, we're gonna, you know, as long as we put it on the market slowly. Is the ornithopter at? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's better. I think it's better. Like, if you look at, not my last stream, but the stream before my last one, I was in an ornithopter. I took out an assault, and I actually took out a carrier as well. So you can see the accuracy has been improved. Is it still small PvP zone? Yeah, it's still AIRO, Echo, like Alpha through Delta. Alpha through half of Echo is PvE. And then half of Echo through India, so E, F, G, H, and I. Echo through India is PvP. What's up? What's up? I like guns. What's up, dude? But the devs are talking about switching back the deep desert to everything except row alpha being PvP again. But these are our alt characters, and we're just farming spice. And then we're going to bring all the spice back to our main server. Worm. There's the worm. We are solo. No, I'm not solo crawling. No, my buddy's with me. My buddy's with me. And we have a scout up there, up high. Yeah, if they added more dynamic events, that would be great. And also changing the control points. So they took control points out of the game because they were so pointless. I'd like it if they turned them into like a King of the Hill style. I've talked about that in my videos before, like non-stream videos, how they need to make control points actually matter. And they've talked, they're saying they're adding control points back in and changing them. 1.5 rows. But right now, I'm trying to get, we're getting enough spice sand so on a dead server, then we'll take the spice melange back to our main server, and then we can reset the spice economy. Because right now, spice is selling for 500,000 for one melange. Okay. I agree. Yeah, the weekly rotation was cool. At least there was stuff to do. There was stuff to do. Whereas now you get blueprints from labs, and yeah, the RNG is so fucking brutal, horrible. Yeah, no, it was fun to do that when you could pick up ornithopters and stuff. I have a video on my channel of us kidnapping a carrier and a crawler and putting it on the sand and getting the worm to eat it. That was back when the entire deep desert except for AIRO was PvP. We chased them all the way back and took out their carrier. So much fun. But yeah, this is what we're doing. We're going to be doing this a lot the next week or two. So we can become the Spice Kings of Stoneheart. Not only will we be able to craft everything we need, but we'll be able to reset the entire spice market. Worm. The long-term goal for me right now is to get rich and get enough blueprints, get enough armor sets to where I have multiple PvP sets as well as sets of weapons and armor for each type of dungeon, things like that, and to reset the economy. Because they've added graded armor and graded weapons, so you can have grade 0 to grade 5. Armor and grade 0 to grade 5 weapons, along with augments. But yeah, when they added the vehicle restore tool, it definitely took away a lot of the risk. Yeah. But the only thing is, like, with the vehicle restore tool, you lose, like, quite a bit of durability, like... What up, Bara? He's angry. The worm is angry. Because we keep taking all of his spice. Pick me up, boss. No. Yeah, he sets me up on a new line. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the follow. By the way, y'all, if you're watching, regardless of which platform, make sure to like, share, follow, subscribe. It's free, but it helps the channel out a ton. Like, literally every follow, every sub is important, so... Do it! Do it now! Can I do Arnold voice again? Go get to the chopper! Do it now! Look out, there's a bomb in there! I wonder if repair glitch still works with the vehicle container. I've heard that it does. I've heard that it does work. My Arnold voice isn't even good. My Arnold voice is shit. Yeah. Well, if it's funny, then it's worth it. Dude, I have 280 million. I need to get rich like y'all. That's why I'm doing this. I need to get rich like y'all. Yeah, that's a lot. You guys are billionaires. I'm a millionaire. So I've heard. Like Demi. Right. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do do do. I said it's alright, little darling. Mia's Ace, what's up? Welcome into the stream. Welcome in. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it. I have an angelic voice. Thank you, Crooker. Thank you, Crooker. I can actually sing a little bit, but I don't really sing. I'm not going to sing here. Thinking of buying Dune. Is it still active? There's like 9,000 players who log on every day, so it's still pretty active. Not as active as it was at its peak, but it's still active. Love you too, brother. Thank you for staying sub to the channel too. Much appreciated. You like the Braveheart badge? The Braveheart badge I got? What's my day-to-day grind in the game? Well, right now I'm just farming spice, but usually what I like to do is just go roam for PvP. New York state of mind. Normally I'll go, like right now we're farming spice. Thank you for the follow, Miko. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Steven Tyler. What was I gonna say? So I normally will go out and like roam for PvP, but right now I took my alt character on a different account to farm on a dead server so we can take all this spice melange back to my main server and sell the spice on our main server. Saw a funny clip, guy wearing a diamond necklace and a guy wearing RAM. I think the RAM costs more. Probably. If I had that kind of money, I wouldn't really flash it like that. What is the max number of players per server? I think 1,000. I think 1,000 is the max. But like this is not our main server, which is why we're here. This is a dead server. So we're here to farm spice without being bothered. But, ooh, I got a message. Hold up, I got a Steam message. Hold up. Oh. Auto walk? Oh, okay. How do I do that? Let me... But the max number of players on our main server is like 250. We have 250 on our main server, and ours is the second biggest server. The biggest server I think has around 500. But that 500 player server is also like the economy's really messed up because of people duping so much. Our economy is messed up, but not as bad as Harmony. Harmony has the worst economy in the game. We're on Stoneheart, and the economy's pretty bad, but it's not like on Harmony. No, this is a friend. This is a friend helping me. And then we also have another friend over here flying around watching for us. But he's a real person and she's a real person. They're real people. I'm doing the crawling, which is probably the chillest job. How's the crawler timing? I was averaging crawling solo. Yeah, it's about that. That's about what we're getting. on the dampened crawler treads, maybe even more. Maybe even more than 5 minutes. Next time the worm breaches, I'll set a timer. Vincentos, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. By the way, y'all make sure to like, share, follow, subscribe. It costs no money, but it helps out your boy a lot. But with the dampened salt crawler treads, it's at least 5 minutes. Like, it's probably longer than that even. Like, it takes a while for the worm to breach normally. I have a base. It's a basic box, but it has everything I need. I bet you are the best base builder in the game. I'll give you my Dune ID later. But there's also a glitch happening right now that I'll probably wait till it's fixed, where like people can steal your ID and try to steal your base in Haga. Yeah. Yeah, because you can... Yeah, you compact this thing so grandfather worm comes. Yeah, there is. They should add a 0% durability in DD for players to play around. Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, I heard it. But yeah, they can steal worm. All right. I'm curious, so I'm going to set a timer and see how long it takes from the time this worm breaches to the next worm breach. He's right there. I might be. I haven't checked in a while. 27 of 30. We're getting close. Yeah. But once we fill up, we're going to take it back to base, and then we're going to keep going. Dr. Sauce God, what up? What up? What up, baby? We're watching the worm right now. Then we're going to set back down and keep crawling. Put me down. All right, here we go. Put me down. We're spice farming, baby. Getting as much spice as possible. Bro, is this deep desert? Yeah, this is deep desert. Is it less griefy now? I mean, what do you mean by griefy? If you mean if you go into a PvP area, will you find PvP? The answer is yes, you will. But this is right now I'm playing on an alt character, and we went to the deadest server in the game. With our alt characters, and we're farming spice so we can get as much as possible. Then we're going to take all the spice back to our main server and sell that shit. So it's been 2.5 minutes since the worm breached the last time. Most dead server? No, you're right. That's what I meant to say. I thought that's what I said, but the most dead server in the game. Did I say the deadest? The most dead server in the game, yeah. Deadest. People talk to go to PvP, find PvP. Yeah, no, because I'm not griefing anybody. Like, if you come to a PvP zone and I see you out there, I'm going to try to take you out. This is Dune, you know? It's not like... The game is a war for spice. Like, I'm playing within the game mechanics. But if I see... Do you have a weapon of choice? What would take him out faster? Weapon of choice for me is the Regis Disruptor pistol. Because you have shields in this game. If you know anything about Dune lore, there's shields. And the Regis Disruptor pistol cracks shields. Then the Regis Triple Shot, which is a rifle that has poison on it. Those are my two go-to weapons. Regis Disruptor pistol to crack the shield. And then the triple shot to take them down once their shield's cracked. Yeah, we need Halo sticky grenades. Yeah, there are grenades. There's an explosive grenade. There's a anti-gravity grenade, which, like, if you get caught in that, like, you can't move, so you're like a sitting duck, easy to shoot. And then there's a gravity grenade, which drains your shields. So it's a grenade that, if you get caught in it, it drains your shields, which makes you easier to kill. I'm wearing a still suit right now, so I can reclaim water that I use. The suit recycles water, so I don't have to use as much water. So if you see, I have two blue bars on the left-hand side of the screen. The skinny one is... my still suit. All right, I'm full. Yeah, I'm farming. Like I said, I'm on an alt character, but a lot of times what I normally do is I'll just go out and roam for PvP. But my buddy wanted to do a huge spice farm, where we like spend a week or two just farming spice. So it's what's up. There's nobody on this server to fight. We're on the most dead server in the game. But on my main server, there's tons of people. Do I still play with that lady from Arc Raiders? Yeah, Mew. Yeah, she's my friend. She's my good friend. We've been playing games together for years now. She's hardcore. Works out for harvesting. Yeah, this is perfect. We're on the most dead server. Intentionally to just harvest, so I'm gonna unload this. Yeah, I like her too. She's my friend. Yeah, the sand crawlers messed up. It was probably us. Alright, sand crawler's empty. And storage container 3 is almost full. Auto lock on. Yeah, but like the The Ancient Way rocket launcher was also kind of like spammy, where you could just spam it. And like, it wasn't, you know, like was like all you used was the rocket launcher. So I enjoyed the fact that it became lock-on, because it was like a noob tube almost, you know. You just fired it and that was it. You could fire it indoors and all this shit. It was just dumb. So I'm waiting for him to repair everything, then we're gonna go back out. But that's my still suit. I used it for NPC. Yeah. No, when we used to defend labs, like we'd defend labs from other players, so we'd try to keep other players from getting in the labs. And it was just a pain in the ass because everybody was just spamming the Ancient Way rocket launcher, and it like ruined the game, in my opinion. How long did it take me to get used to the cyborg? About 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, but I played every day, you know? I think it really depends on how often you are playing. Don't shoot me, bro. I have no gun. I have no gun. No, I can't hear the click, no. I'll shoot you with my construction tool, or I'll stab you with my knife. I think you just need to play more with it, peanut butter. Peanut butter bretta. But I also have pretty strong muscle memory. But again, I also play it a lot. I think I'm curious to see how it's ultimately going to work for PlayStation. I would guess they'll try to open their own PlayStation store like Steam, so they can keep the money in-house. So they can keep all the money in-house. Because I think it's inevitably, it's like stupid to like cut off a market share like that. Why would you want to cut off PC players? All right, I got the boots on. Is Ghost of Yotei still only available on PS5? Oh, damn, that sucks. Expensive monthly. Yeah. I mean, Sony just doesn't like the stranglehold that Steam has on the marketplace. And you know, companies are always trying to make more money. Always money, 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 money. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the future. Like, I don't think companies really care about the consumer They just care about making money. That's the sad truth. And I think there's a happy medium there where, you know, companies make money, but gamers are happy too, and they take care of gamers. But I think ultimately it always comes back to greed. Greed is always going to win. It's such a natural human thing to be greedy. Sadly, for better or worse, you know. Put me down. Yeah, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. I actually will get it, and then I'm gonna get over here, and then I'm gonna back up and go back to our new line. Okay, hold up. Almost there. Alright, grab me, and then put me back at the beginning, like way back here. Like, yeah, on that mark there. Nintendo is mad that Pal World made a better Pokemon game. Yeah, I totally agree. Totally agree. But Nintendo is like crazy with it, dude. Nintendo's like famous for being kind of insane with their copyrights. I want to say like they sued somebody for putting it on their gravestone or something. Something crazy like that. Like... something crazy. I think Disney's the one who sued somebody for putting it on their gravestone. But like Nintendo's done the same type of shit, just like very litigious. Like unusually litigious for nothing, you know, it's ridiculous. We're gonna get this entire ring mouth. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna have to redo the timer for the worm because we filled up. So I'll wait for the worm to breach and then I'll reset the timer and see how long it takes for him to come back. Alright, so this doesn't count as a worm breach, in my opinion. Like, the worm breach only happens when he goes up in the air and, like, roars. The remake of Greek. Yeah, I saw that. I hope it's good. You know, I'm tired of remakes, dude. Like... you know, like remakes, it's like such a lazy way of making games. Like, why not just come up with new stories? You know, like a game I really loved that was a brand new IP was Chronos: A New Dawn. Amazing game. Amazing game. Kind of like had some elements of Silent Hill, elements of The Last of Us, elements of Resident Evil, but a brand new IP. That game was sweet. Kind of some elements of Dead Space as well. That game was awesome. And it was a new IP. It wasn't a sequel or a remake. It was brand new. And that's what I'm about. Like, generally speaking, I'm not a fan of remakes. Yeah, dude, you found like the deadest server in the game for sure. Dude, ChatGPT, like, you can't trust anything it says. It's so full of shit. Yep, Expedition 33, another brand new IP that was amazing. I haven't played it, but every single person I've talked to said it was amazing. It's another game that's on my list. One of the things I'm really looking forward to later this year is doing some IRL streams from game shows. I'm going to be doing that. I'll be IRL streaming from PAX West in September. And then next year, I'll be going to a ton of them. I just started a new job, so I don't want to take any days off. Like, I don't want to request any time off until I've been there 6 months. But because there's a lot of game conventions that are coming around, that came around in January and March and April, June, July, May, like. Nah, dude, I like the crawler. Crawler's my jam. I will once I get my level 100. I'll probably do the crafting one next. So I can craft badass augments and badass with a higher chance of something good, you know? Blake, thank you for the like. By the way, thank you for the like. We're gonna get this whole thing. We still have a whole other side to do too. I found out there was a cruise control on carrier. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it was bullshit though, dude. The grant, like, he wouldn't come. We Alright, I'm gonna set the timer again. Now I want to see how long it takes. Yeah, I'll just do a lap the next time it comes. Okay. No, dude, my buddy's with me, Drew. But, we intentionally took our alt characters to the most dead server in the game so we could farm spice, and then we're going to take the spice back to our main server. That's why it's the great spice heist of 2026. Dune Dev should let us fight the worm. Oh, dude, they made a Tremors game. They made like an indie Tremors game. It's like, it's kind of shit, but it's kind of cool. Look it up. There's a Tremors game, but it's like independent. But like they did a perfect recreation of the town, like the whole thing. I think you play as Kevin Bacon's character. It like looks kind of shit, but because it's Tremors, you know, it's still kind of cool. I'm a huge fan of Tremors. Great movie. The first one, it was great. The other ones were meh, but the first one was great. Felt old when declared our retro game consoles. Yeah, I mean, I guess they are retro game consoles, man. That doesn't count as a breach. That does not count as a breach. But it... Let's see how we're doing. We're not even halfway there. The new Star Wars, yeah, the one, dude, the Nintendo 64 pod racer game was dope. I used to play that with my friends all the time. I'd always play as Sebulba, and I'd flash him with my vents because Sebulba had the fire that he shot out the sides. I'd set people on fire all the time with that shit. Four minutes since the last breach. Like it was 4 minutes on the dot, too. So I'll have to see how long it takes the worm to breach. But yeah, I was a huge fan of the old pod racing game. Like I said, always Sebulba. I played as Sebulba, dude. He's the only one who had offensive capabilities. I used to set my homies on fire. It was awesome. I mean, dude, did you ever play the Prince of Persia on like Xbox and Xbox 360? Those games were awesome. Like amazing platformers with like time puzzles and all kinds of cool shit. They were great games. Like parkour. It was like truly like one of the best platformers I ever played by far. Like, it was amazing. The new Metroid Prime, like the 2D like side-scrolling Metroid, the newer one, that looked pretty cool. But those Prince of Persia games, those 3D platformer games. Well, I remember reading that Ubisoft was working on a new Prince of Persia game, and then like they like canceled the project. So no new Prince. The newest Prince of Persia was like side-scrolling, but it wasn't like the older Prince of Persia games. There was definitely a lot of platforming, but it wasn't the 3D platforming game like the older Prince of Persia games were. Those were great. I think they made 3 of them, like Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. There was 3 of them. And I remember the first 2 were like similar, and then the third one they changed the art style to more of like a cel-shaded art style. But it was still really good. Played all those. Those were great. But the first one was fucking incredible. Great game. Oh yeah, no, the Horizon Zero Dawn games were cool. Yeah, those were good games. Those are good games. Then like some Chinese developer came out with like a copy of it. See that? Breach. So 7 minutes, 51 seconds. What's up with the quality? What, is the quality bad? Is the quality bad on TikTok or what? Looks like a mobile game from TikTok. Let me check my space. Oh, he's breaching again. 17 of 30. So like, I used to have it full screen on TikTok, like vertical, but like people would complain that they couldn't see the whole game. So I made it so the screen was smaller, so you could see the full screen, and then I put a like kind of a background of the screen in the back of it that's a little bit darker. So like literally you can't please everybody. I used to have people complain that it was full screen, so I tried to make it not full screen. What?
I know, but
TikTok also compresses the quality sometimes. Like it really compresses the quality. But like on my end, it looks fine. Hey, look, hold on. Yeah, it looks good to me. Like it looks good on OBS to me. Yeah, I don't know. The quality should be fine. I have it at 6 megabytes, which is like basic 1080p. And the only reason I have it that low is because that's all TikTok will allow. There's the worm. DBZ. What's DBZ? Oh, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that would be cool. You know, they're working on a Lord of the Rings MMO. Like open world kind of deal. Can't remember the developers that are working on it. Oh, there he is. It's coming right for us. Yeah, no, this is like going to be a legit like Lord of the Rings game where you can travel through the whole world of Lord of the Rings, the Shire, Mordor, everything. So yeah, that game should be pretty cool. But I forget who's making it, but it's like, it's a good developer. It sounds like it's going to be good. I just can't remember who's doing it. But it's like a developer that it sounds really good. Like it sounds promising. Yeah, me either. I thought it was funny, Red Dead 2, when a player hogged... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I remember that, dude. Yeah, people were, like, all up in arms about it. It's like, dude, it's a fucking game, man. Relax. Like, that's the whole point of Rockstar games, is to be able to do whatever, you know? Like, it's not like she's the only one who got hogtied, you know? Like, you can... I remember I saw this one Red Dead video where Arthur, like, he dragged this dude, like, forever. He dragged him, took him away from his wife and dragged him, like, super far. Then, like, way later in the game, he came back and the wife still remembered him. And she's all, "You son of a bitch, you killed my husband." And it's like, that's awesome. You know, that's awesome. And it's just a game. It's just a game. It's not like anybody's going to, you know, hog tie some dude and then drag him off and ride him on a horse across, you know, like, it's a fucking game. Relax, people. It's supposed to be a sandbox game. The whole point is to do funny shit. But man, we are getting so much sand here. Just like mowing a lawn, dude, or vacuuming your house or something. Kind of peaceful in its own way. Like the only thing you really need to worry about is the worm, and it's not that big of an issue. Yeah. Yeah, dude, you could do all kinds of funny shit in Fable. Like in Zelda, you could kick the chicken. Or like throw the chicken and the chicken get pissed off. You know, I don't remember PETA acting crazy about that. Or I remember in like the Toy Story game, like years and years ago on PlayStation there was, or Nintendo 64, there was a Mexican guy in a sombrero. Like people made a big deal out of like that. People made a big deal out of that. It's like, come on, dude. It's a fucking video game. The chickens fight back, yeah. Yeah, and it's like, that's funny. Worm. Alright, that was almost 10 minutes before the worm aggroed again. Let me check. 23 or 30, yeah. The guild's probably like 12, 13 people. With like 6 to 8 regular players, but I think the most we ever get on is like, you know, between 10 and 13, something like that. Look at all of that we've gotten so far. Still have a whole half to do also. We're gonna finish this, then we move over here. How many times you had to go deposit? I don't know, maybe once every 45 minutes, something like that, half an hour, something like that. I haven't really counted. When we go back for the next deposit, I'll see how long it takes to once we come back from the deposit, I'll see how long it takes to fill up. I'll set a timer for it. Curious. But we have the Regis storage on this sand crawler, so it can hold a lot of sand, a lot more than normal. Find out you can't have a Chris knife. You can have a Chris knife. But it's just, it's a one-time use. It's a one-time use, but you can have a Chris knife. And you can only get it by getting eaten by the worm, I think. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really play the game to use a Chris knife. Like, I played to use guns and stuff, but I get it. I mean, you know, if you're really passionate about the lore, I could see how it could be an issue for you. We'll come back to that being what upsets me. Well, there have been a lot bigger issues in the game than that. But I mean, you're not the only one who's bummed that melee combat is not a bigger focus in this game, considering the lore of Dune. I get it. But I, like, went into the game understanding that guns were going to be a thing. And, like, guns were going to be the main way to kill people, even if it's not entirely lore accurate. Of 30. So what is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 62,906. We're 26 of 30. So we can probably finish this out and fill it up. And we'll come back and get the other half of it. No. Yeah, right there's good. Right there's good. So we're going to try to fill up from this side without breaking into the other side, but I don't know if we'll have enough. We might have to go to the other side. Start going after sand. Want to get everything I can here in hopes that I can leave that for the second half or after this side fills up. Trying to get it all. I want to get it all. I got one more line here and then we'll have to go to the other side. I'm gonna hit this too. Yeah. Yep. Put me down. Damn, bro. Throwing me all over the place. Be gentle, dude. Yep, there he comes. Uh, 28 of 30, so we can keep going. Yeah, set me like there. On this line here. Okay. Should be getting close here. Alright, pick me up and take me back. Like over there. If I can get this line. We're almost full, by the way. We'll be full probably off this line. Like before it... Yeah. No, we'll be full. I like it cold, yeah. People do still play this Ajax. Your boy's playing it right now. All right, pull me back again, dude. Over there. I am like 400 sand away. But yeah, people still play this. I'm gonna get this up here and then pull me back again. And take me back to this line right here. Yeah, we're almost there. Back there. Okay, okay. Damn, bro. You're throwing me all over the place. You're throwing me like a rag doll, dude. Yeah, dude, we are being very meticulous, but maybe it'll help the grandfather worm come by getting like all these little pieces. And I'm gonna back up. $200, yeah. 250, 290, I think. 290 spice sand. 285, actually. On the nose. 285 spice sand. Very close. Alright, take me back here. This'll do it. This whole area will do it. And then Pink can go to bed. Just put me down. This will do it for sure. We're gonna get it here in just a second. Full. Appreciate the like, Mark. We're gonna need to repair feature. All right. Yeah. No problem. Let me take everything out of this out of this sand crawler. Oops, god damn it. Alright. Yeah, it's full. Yeah, it's full. It's full. And this one has a bunch of fuel cells. Can I take everything out of it and put it in one of these? Okay. Ping it. Ping it. It's number 3. It's almost empty. I'm working on it right now, getting rid of all the fuel cells. And we can start loading spice sand into it. Alright, yeah, we're done. Yep, I'm in the process of emptying it right now. Damn. All right. Crawler's empty. So we're gonna get the other half of that ring mouth, then we'll probably call it a night because I have to get up tomorrow to be at a wine class. Oh, I see. Okay, you want me to move all of it out? All right, it's empty. So I'm waiting for him to repair everything, then we'll go back out. Yeah, no problem. I think we can definitely get the other half of that ring mouth, and then that might be it for me for the night. Nah, dude, I'd stay on, but I have to be at this wine class tomorrow. Yeah.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't say a word to anybody. I wanted to shoot him, but I didn't have anything to shoot him with. I wanted him to go away. Yeah, I like this still suit. This is perfect. Dude, I went through an entire deck of leader John yesterday. From full, yeah, from like being full and my water all the way full to having less than
Sector
1,000
weather
milliliter.
alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Couldn't hurt. Okay. So yeah, he's repairing the stuff, then we're gonna go back out there. So just give us another 2 minutes or so. Thank you, Pink. Good night to you. Good night. Good night. No. I don't think so. The storm's coming through right now, so I can't see shit, but no. I don't see anything. Perfect. All right. Oh, yeah? Okay. All right. So he's taking his other character.
Damn, it only feels human.
Where's Jeagle? I don't see him. Damn, and he doesn't come out and join us? Yeah, I get it. Nope, we don't need him now that Pink's gone. Okay. Also give me access to this carrier container. Okay. Oh, man. Oops. Yeah, you do it. Nothing. Alright, this thing's almost full, dude. Carrier's almost, or carrier container's almost full. Yep. Yeah, I'm down. Dude, I'm down to fill up the sandcrawler all the way one more time, then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. No, we'll fill. No, it's not torture. It's not torture, dude. I'm having fun. I'm just tired. We'll fill it up one more time. And remember, I'm off tomorrow, so like after the wine class, I'll be free. It's from 12 to 2. And then I'll be home at 3, because it takes me like an hour to get home. Sorry, what? Yeah, me too. Yeah. I love Dune too. I love Dune. I love Dune. Yeah, dude. Same, dude. I woke up like way later than I intended to, and I was like, holy shit. I was still tired, but I just got up because, like, yeah, I didn't want to be sleeping, like, spend my whole day sleeping. Right there. Oh, right. Okay. Like, look at how clean that side is. Like, if somebody, like, comes by and sees that, they're gonna be like, damn, these guys were not playing around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, big time. Me too. Decaliters 10K. And then there's a liter John Mark 6, which is 20K. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. You probably know better. I thought it was liter John Mark 6. And well, no, it's not even a blueprint. You just unlock it. It's like one of the research unlocks. I see. I mean, he came within like 8 minutes, then he came like right around 10 minutes after that, so I don't know. I mean, it doesn't feel like the worm comes that often to begin with. Oh yeah, too loud? Somebody said like I needed to turn the volume up.
That means
Alright, I turned it down a little bit. Right. Turned it down just a little bit. Oops, I was turning down the wrong thing. There. I don't know. Is that better for my voice? I was turning down my voice. Yeah, I think that's good. How's my voice now? It's good, right? Too loud? Say that again. Yeah. Oh, I see. don't know. If it's a better engine, it should be better, right? Right. Yeah. Worm. So we went from 0 to 8. So we'll see how many we get through before the next breach. We'll find out. Yeah. Damn, brother. Yeah. Picked up some spice sand. What's that? Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, that would be cool. Just more dynamic events in general in the game would be awesome. Yeah. I don't know what they'll actually come out with. What did he say? A transformative update? But he also said, like, he wants to temper expectations. Yeah. Yeah. That is true. For what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you have to... Yeah. Yep. That would be cool to have a hotkey for that. Oh, yeah. Yep. Worm. Now let's see how many we got. 13. So, yeah, 13 rows. So only 6 more. Only 6 this time, though. We got 8 the first time. That is absolutely insane, the precision on this, by the way. I mean, like, the left side is totally bare. Yeah, here, yeah. Yep. Nah, I got my buddy with me, Tristan. My buddy's up here. My buddy's in this thing above me. I don't know if you're saying still playing this game instead of self, but nah, my buddy's in the carrier. All right. Oh yeah, people still play this. There's still like 10,000 people still playing this. I'm still playing it. I'm gonna be doing a video on this game here in a week or two. Talking about why I came back and what's changed, what's better, what's worse, all that kind of stuff. But we're still going strong. Gonna fill this up. And then I'm gonna call it a night. Worm. $18 of 30, so only 5 more. Oh, like we between worm breaches, we only got 5 more lines there. Yeah, he's over here. All right. Auntie Pink has left the party. Yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Yep, we're getting there. Okay. No. Are you sure? Okay. We should be seeing a worm breach soon. I think so. We'll see. We'll see. I hope not. But we're at 22 of 23. And I thought the worm normally shows up when I have 23 slots filled. Yeah, we can do that. Hold on, let me... Yeah, do it. So we're going to test to see if we can stop the worm from breaching by going to another sector and then coming back really quick. Brother, brother, dude, why? Why do you toss me? Why do you toss me? Just set me down gently, dude. Don't throw me. There we go. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. How does this game compare? If you played Funcom's other games, like, you'll notice a lot of similar elements in this game, but it also has a lot of stuff that are specific to Dune. So you'll see a lot of the same Funcom earmarks, like you can crawl onto anything, like you can climb anything. Oh, the worm comes, Jose. The worm comes. But there's also guns and stuff in this game, but not in Conan. Yeah. Yeah. We have dampened treads on the crawler, which makes the worm show up less often. Yeah, I'll do my best to try to let you know when I think the worm's gonna come. I'll have to check the inventory. Thank you for the keyboard. Thank you for the kind words about the keyboard. This is the Azeron Cyborg 2. They're one of my partner brands. It has a 360-degree joystick. Right here. And then 30 programmable keys and ergonomic handrest. You can adjust it to fit your hand. It's way better than a keyboard. Way better. Yeah, I was waiting. How long to get used to it? It took me about 2 weeks. But you got to remember, I play a lot of games, and I would also recommend to start with single-player games. I don't type with it. I have a keyboard for typing. Like, I always say that a keyboard was never designed for gaming. A keyboard was designed for typing and for, like, writing essays and putting stuff into Microsoft Excel and stuff like that. The Cyborg is designed for gaming. So I type with a keyboard that sits, like, over here. But I play games with the Cyborg. No, keep going. Yeah, full line backward. So I started with single player games. I started with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is what I learned to use the Cyborg with. And Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has a lot of different keybinds in it. So it was a good game to learn how to use it with. And, like, I made misclicks for a while. I still occasionally will do a misclick, but, like, it's rare. But that's how I learned, was playing single player games. Like I wouldn't want to learn how to use the cyborg playing like a hardcore PvP game, because you're gonna mess up. Yeah, we're doing it very symmetrically. Like all this is us. This was all once all purple. We'll go back and get these lines at the end, probably. But in cheesy, yeah, dude, this game is dope. Dune is the shit. I love this game. Right now we're taking. I picked this game up and somehow I still get some Anarchy Online. Yeah, this game is awesome. I agree. We have alt characters, so this is not our main server or our main characters. What? All right, we're almost done. 28 of 30. We're close. One more line will probably do it. So we took our alt characters. Yeah, that's perfect. That works. Yeah, the worm is angry. Worm is angry. So we took our alt characters to a dead server. So like there's nobody on this server, and what we're gonna do is harvest as much spice as possible, spend like a couple weeks harvesting spice. Till we have like 300, 400k melange. Then we're gonna take all the melange back to our main server and sell it. There are quest markers. You need to press J and then T to track the quest. I like lines. Like, look, this is all us. We've done this whole thing. Look at how clean this is. This is where we'll clean up at the end, but look at how clean all this is. We did all of this. I'm lacking in power, not enough energy or water. Yeah. You have to spend time, like, to grind out power and water. But you'll get there. Just got to keep playing. Like we all started with no water, no power, small bases, no ornithopter, no... How are you? I'm not. My buddy's flying. My buddy's flying. I'm driving. We both took our alt characters to this dead server so we can harvest spice. Then we're going to take all the processed spice melange back to our main accounts. So these are alt characters. No. No, my buddy's flying it. I'm driving, he's flying. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna get 300,000 or 400,000 spice melange. Then we're gonna take it back to our main server, and we'll control the spice market in our server economy. That's the plan. And we're gonna get rich, but we'll also be able to reset the spice market, because right now the spice market's completely out of control. People are selling it for like $500,000 for one spice melange. So we'll undercut all those guys on the market. We'll get rich, and we'll bring the spice market back to normal. So we're doing like a lot of things at once. Get rich, control the spice market, and well, I prefer to PvP. That's what I like to do most of the time. I'm full. Yep. Full. Oh, baby. Damn, we filled up pretty quick there. Still considering going to an active server? Yeah, our main characters are on an active server. Like on Stoneheart, our main server, there's a ton of PvP. Normally what I like to do on my streams is roam around and hunt for PvP. But right now I want to focus on getting rich and controlling the economy on our main server. Because we can control the whole economy with the amount of spice melange we're getting. Like, we already have like 30,000 spice melange. And we're gonna just keep getting more and more and more. I would not want to play on a dead server. Because I like to PvP so much. Okay, so the carrier storage container is now full. I'm gonna start filling up the chests. Yeah, it's full. It's full. Since I'm gonna be back on tomorrow, I'm just gonna log here. Is there anything else you need me to do before I hop off? I'm sorry, dude. I'm just like really tired. All right, but I'll be on tomorrow. Like I said, I'll be on like at around 3 p.m. Tomorrow, and then we can keep going. We can spend like a good 7, 8, 9 hours farming for more. Yep. All right. Sweet, dude. All right, bro. I'll catch you tomorrow. You too, man. Bye. All right, y'all. I'm going to call it there for the night. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm going to do the responsible thing and get some sleep. But if you haven't already, make sure to like the stream, follow, sub to the channel. I'm multi-streaming on 7 different platforms right now, so wherever you're watching at, make sure to follow and subscribe. It costs nothing to do that, but it helps me out a ton. And I'll be back tomorrow around 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific time. I'll be back on for more spice farming and Dune Awakening. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.